Hi, my name is Dariana Cruz from Daria Design Studio, and today I want to share with you a little tutorial for a Facebook cover. Our theme is Valentine's Day, which is coming up, so this is going to be great. We're going to use PicMonkey, which is a platform for editing photos and creating collages. It's free for basic features, and you can sign up to get some more interesting features for a little bit extra a month. So I'm going to get started, and I'm going to go ahead and create a collage right here. So I just click there, and PicMonkey gives me a couple different options here. On the left, I'm going to go ahead and select my layout, and because I'm going to do a Facebook cover, I select Facebook cover, and I'm going to click on the first one. I actually don't want 3 boxes, so I'm going to take off one of the boxes, and I'm going to keep 2 boxes. In those 2 boxes, I'm going to add some patterns. So for the first box, I'm going to add this pattern, and for the second box, I'm actually going to keep it blank, so I'm just going to do a solid color there. To do that, I go to the last option here, the background, and I'm going to take off the spacing in between the boxes, so I'm going to make it completely one next to the other. And with this color, I'm going to use the dropper, and I'm going to go ahead and select some sort of red bright right here. Maybe that one's okay. Right there. Okay, so now I have 2 boxes filled in. I have, I want to do the color on the right side and no spacing, no corners. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, and I just press save up here, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to say base Facebook cover. I'm going to save this in the largest file option, which is the Shein, and I like this one better, even though it's going to be a digital format. So I go save photo, and I'm going to save it on my desktop, and I say save. Perfect. So now I close this up, and I go back to the home page, and I say edit photo. Ask me which photo, I go ahead and edit the same photo I started. I open it, and now PicMonkey allows me to do some editing here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some little clip arts, what they call overlays. And the overlays I'm going to add is, first I'm going to add a bubble on the right side. And, you know, remember this is a Facebook cover, so your photo is more or less on the left side. So I want to be making more movement on the right side. And I'm going to flip this around, and right here I have this speck little window that comes out, and I'm going to flip it around so the bubble points at my little picture. That's my profile picture on Facebook. So I have that right there. Perfect. Now I am going to use some hearts for Valentine's Day. So I go ahead and look for the hearts, like this ones. I'm going to change the color of these hearts to be just exactly the same color that I have here in this background. So that's the stroke. Now this is the heart. Good. So this should be like half on the profile picture. It's gonna cover this heart, and then the other half is gonna show. Now I want to duplicate this overlay, so go ahead and right click on that heart, and it just gives me exact same one. I'm going to make the next one smaller. I'm going to put it up here, and then I'm going to duplicate that again. Right click, that drop down menu shows. You click and duplicate in that list, and then another one comes up. I'm going to get more hearts here. Do the same thing again. Oops. Same thing again, make another one, but this time this one's gonna be way smaller. Maybe up here. And then this last one, that's gonna be really tiny small. Right there. So to reduce the size, you just have to roll over the little corners of any corner of the square, and the little arrows appear, and that's how you can reduce the size or enlarge it or skew it or rotate it. Okay, I like that. So now we're going to put some text. To do the text, we go up here where the P is, and you go and click on Add Text, and then this little box shows up, and you can move it around like any other overlay. You double click inside and you type. In this case, I'm going to type love. Nice. I'm going to look for a nice font where... Which font can I use? I think I know which one I want. Rye. So I'm going to change the color. And up here, I always have my spec here for each overlay. So in this case, I could change the color. And there's always a dropper available to use to make sure we keep the same colors. So I'm going to use the pink that's in the pattern. See if I can grab the right one. Yes. And then up here you can also play with the size. I'm going to make it big. Love. Yes. That's what I want. In the bottom, I'm going to type another phrase that's going to say, oops, add text. And that's going to say, will find a way. So love will find a way. And for this phrase, I'm going to use lobster. It's one of my favorite fonts. Love lobster. And you can enlarge it by just enlarging the square, or you could just use the box. Either way, it's fine. This is black right now. I'm just going to make it more grayish so it doesn't stand out that much. Like that. Sometimes in order to not get the same overlay, if you're working right on top of it, you're just going to have to move it around. And now I'm going to use another overlay here. These are really cute ones. An arrow. Let's see. They have also overlays per seasons, which are really great too. So right here, I'm going to use this one. And the great thing about PicMonkey is that it really allows you to do little things almost as if you were using Photoshop. It's amazing. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this first. Actually, let me take that back. To take it back, you can just Command Z, as you would do normally. And I'm going to change the color first by making it the same gray of the words. And then I'm going to duplicate it. So I have two. The first one, I'm going to erase all this part. So you go ahead and click here on your spec window and click on eraser. And then it gives you the options to erase inside your overlay. So I'm going to erase all that. I'm just going to keep that back part of the arrow. Great. And now I'm going to use the other one that I had put aside. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, except that now I'm going to erase the back part of it. So that in the end, it looks like it's just one arrow going through the word, the phrases. Cute. Perfect. So that is my Facebook cover. Now I want to do some sort of effects to that so the colors stand out and we bring some light into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I click on this little lab bottle. That's the effects. And the first ones are tried and true. That's what they're called. And my favorite is Intrepid. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one. And what you do is you kind of move the fade leverage here to make sure you use exactly what you want. So I'm going to apply that one. I'm also going to use the Urbane. Yeah, that's nice. Even if you're here, you can go back to your layers too. So you will go, oh, sorry, apply that one. You can select this layer. I think that white is too strong. So maybe we can make it less, just a tiny bit less white, but just a little bit yellow there. See the difference? Oops, just a little bit less, right there. Perfect. Nice. Now we go back to effects. And I'm going to do another one here. There's tons, so this is fun to play with. I'm going to do another one here that's vibrance. Another great thing to do here, and you will see the difference, is you save this, and now you call it Ready Facebook Cover. Always go the largest file option, save photo. Now you can go ahead and open, meaning open that one again that the Ready Facebook Cover one. And if you do the same effects on top of that, it would actually go on the overlay, see? So it has more, even more lighting and shadows. So I like that. That's really cool. So there you go. Thank you. This is my Facebook cover for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new. And remember, you can always use this digitally. You can also send it on an email, post it on your social media, or you can even print it and just have this little nice card for somebody. Thank you.